High blood pressure doesn't knock on the door before it walks in. It's quiet. It's persistent. And for many seniors, it's been sitting silently at the table for years, going unnoticed, until something serious happens. Now, let's imagine this. You wake up one morning feeling a little dizzy, your vision slightly blurred. You brush it off. Maybe it's just dehydration, or maybe you stood up too quickly. But what if that's your body's early warning sign? What if it's your blood pressure creeping into the danger zone, silently increasing your risk for a stroke, heart attack, or even cognitive decline? Here's the truth. Nearly 70% of adults over the age of 65 have high blood pressure, and most don't even know they're making it worse through everyday habits. Habits that seem small, like skipping breakfast, not drinking enough water, or even something as innocent as standing up too fast. These little things can have big consequences when you're a senior. You've likely heard that high blood pressure is a normal part of aging. But what's not normal is ignoring the signs, or worse, unknowingly making it worse through common, preventable mistakes. The biggest danger with high blood pressure is this: it doesn't hurt until it does. That's what makes it so dangerous. There's no loud warning bell. No clear red flag waving in the mirror each morning. Just a quiet increase in pressure that slowly wears down your arteries, your heart, and your brain. One decision at a time. One skipped medication, one high-sodium snack, one "I'll take care of it later." But what if later never comes? This video isn't about fear, it's about power. It's about recognizing the 7 critical mistakes that seniors all over the world are making, sometimes without even realizing it, and taking back control of your health with small, smarter choices. Choices that can keep you out of the hospital, off risky medications, and doing what you love longer. Whether you're managing your blood pressure with medication, trying to avoid it altogether, or just want to feel more energized, more focused, and more in control, this message is for you. Because blood pressure isn't just a number on a monitor. It's a reflection of how your entire body is working together, or not. It's the pressure that flows through your heart, your brain, your kidneys, and every single cell in your body. And when that pressure rises beyond a healthy limit, it can quietly start to damage the organs that keep you independent, sharp, and able to enjoy your life. Think about it. A little dizziness while gardening. A small fall in the kitchen. A slip in memory when driving. They may not seem like much at first, but what if each of those moments is tied to uncontrolled blood pressure? And if we zoom in closer, how many of these moments are caused not just by blood pressure, but by everyday mistakes? Like not drinking enough water because you're worried about bathroom trips. Or skipping a walk because of joint pain, not realizing movement helps regulate pressure. Or using the salt shaker out of habit, unaware of how much sodium your body's already absorbing from canned soup or deli meat. It's not about blame. It's about awareness. Because once you understand what these mistakes are, and how they sneak into your daily routine, you can start changing them. Not overnight. Not with some fancy new gadget or a strict diet. But with small steps that respect your body, your time, and your life experience. Let me ask you something simple. What is one thing, just one, you wish someone had told you 10 years ago about your health? For many seniors, it's this: I didn't know how dangerous high blood pressure could become until it was too late. They thought they were doing okay. They thought they could manage it naturally. And by the time the warning signs showed up, the damage was already done, maybe to their kidneys, their vision, their memory, or their heart. But here's the encouraging news. It's never too late to change course. It's never too late to take one step away from disease, and one step closer to strength. The sooner you spot the mistakes, the better chance you have to protect your independence, your memory, and your heart. Not just for yourself, but for your spouse, your grandkids, your community, and the life you've worked so hard to build. You deserve to feel confident in your body. You deserve to wake up with energy. You deserve to feel sharp, steady, and strong every single day. That's why this video exists. Not to scare you, but to protect you. To educate you with the truth. And to give you the real, science-backed tools that work for your age, your body, and your lifestyle. So stay with me as we uncover the 7 critical blood pressure mistakes seniors must avoid. Some of these might surprise you. Some you may already suspect. but all of them are essential for protecting your brain, your heart, your energy, and your future. And if you're watching this as a caregiver, a spouse, or an adult child, this is your chance, too. Your chance to help someone you love stay safe, stable, and well-informed. Because high blood pressure doesn't just affect the person, it affects the family, the caregivers, the healthcare system, and the quality of life for everyone involved. You can change the story today. And it starts by understanding the mistakes and how to avoid them. Let's get started. Now let's break it down, 7 critical blood pressure mistakes that seniors must avoid. Each of these can quietly push your numbers higher, damage your arteries, and increase your risk of stroke, heart failure, kidney problems, and even dementia. But with awareness and small changes, you can prevent the damage and possibly reverse some of it. Mistake number 1, skipping blood pressure medications or taking them incorrectly. Why it's bad for seniors. Medication adherence becomes more critical as we age because our blood vessels naturally lose flexibility. Even a single missed dose can cause a spike in blood pressure that goes unnoticed until a complication hits. Some seniors skip doses because they feel fine, or because they're worried about side effects. Others forget due to memory lapses, vision issues, or confusion with multiple prescriptions. The science behind it. Studies show that skipping just 20% of blood pressure meds can double the risk of hospitalization for stroke or heart failure in people over 65. Consistency is key for keeping your pressure within a safe range. Simple fix. Use a weekly pill organizer. Set phone reminders. Ask your pharmacist to prepackage medications in easy-to-follow blister packs. And if you're worried about side effects, talk to your doctor. Never stop a medication without medical advice. Mistake number 2, eating hidden sodium bombs in healthy foods. Why it's bad for seniors. Salt hides in foods that seem harmless, like canned vegetables, cottage cheese, frozen dinners, and even some low-fat soups. Seniors often choose these for convenience, not realizing they're sabotaging their blood pressure. The science behind it. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day for seniors with hypertension, but one bowl of canned chicken soup can have over 1,000 milligrams alone. Simple fix. Look for low sodium or no salt added on packaging. Rinse canned beans and veggies before cooking. Flavor with herbs, lemon juice, or garlic instead of salt. Food swap example. Instead of deli meats, sodium-packed, opt for shredded rotisserie chicken breast, lower sodium and easy to chew. Mistake number 3, ignoring dehydration and not drinking enough water. Why it's bad for seniors. Many older adults reduce water intake to avoid bathroom trips, especially at night. But dehydration makes blood thicker and harder to pump, increasing blood pressure. Dehydration also confuses the kidneys, which are already more sensitive with age. That leads to elevated pressure, fatigue, and even fainting spells. The science behind it. Blood is about 90% water. When you're low on fluids, your body increases hormone levels that tighten blood vessels, making hypertension worse. Simple fix. Sip water slowly throughout the day. Add hydrating foods like watermelon, cucumber, and soups. If you're waking up at night, shift your fluids earlier in the day. Mistake number 4, sitting for hours without moving. Why it's bad for seniors. Too much sitting causes blood to pool in the legs and reduces circulation. Over time, this makes your arteries stiffer and raises pressure, even if you exercise once a day. Many seniors spend long stretches in front of the TV, reading, or resting. While rest is important, sedentary behavior is one of the top silent contributors to high blood pressure. The science behind it. Just 30 minutes of walking a day can lower blood pressure by 5 to 11 points. Movement helps arteries stay elastic, improves oxygen flow, and reduces stress hormones. Simple fix. Set a timer to stand and stretch every hour. Do seated marches or leg lifts while watching TV. Go for short walks around the house or yard after meals. Mistake number 5, self-monitoring inconsistently or incorrectly. Why it's bad for seniors. Home monitoring is essential, but many seniors either skip it, do it wrong, or use outdated machines. Inaccurate readings lead to false reassurance or unnecessary worry. Science behind it. The American College of Cardiology recommends regular home monitoring for all seniors with hypertension. But it only works if done correctly, sitting calmly, using the proper cuff size, and tracking results consistently. Simple fix. Use an automatic cuff approved by your doctor. Take readings at the same time each day. Sit quietly for 5 minutes before taking it. Keep a log and bring it to appointments. Mistake number 6, eating too many processed carbs and sugary foods. Why it's bad for seniors. Carbohydrates aren't all bad, but refined carbs like white bread, pastries, and sugary snacks cause blood sugar spikes, which raise insulin levels. Over time, this narrows arteries, promotes inflammation, and increases blood pressure. Seniors may crave easy, soft foods like muffins, crackers, and breakfast bars. But these are often packed with hidden sugars and refined flours that do more harm than good. The science behind it. High glycemic foods have been linked to a 14% increase in hypertension risk, especially in older adults. They also contribute to weight gain, another blood pressure driver. Simple fix. Choose whole grains, oats, quinoa, brown rice. Replace cookies with fruit and Greek yogurt. Use almond flour or whole wheat in baked goods. Mistake number 7, underestimating the role of stress and poor sleep. Why it's bad for seniors. Emotional stress, whether from caregiving, loneliness, finances, or loss, triggers hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These cause blood vessels to constrict and blood pressure to rise. Chronic stress becomes a quiet, daily contributor to heart strain. Poor sleep, common in seniors due to frequent waking, prevents the body from regulating blood pressure overnight. The science behind it. Just one bad night's sleep can increase systolic pressure by 10 to 15 points the next day. Long-term poor sleep is linked to increased heart disease and stroke risk in older adults. Simple fix. Create a calming bedtime routine, soft lighting, reading, warm bath. Limit TV or phone use before bed. Practice breathing exercises, prayer, or meditation daily. Consider talking to a therapist or support group for emotional support. Let's talk about how to take what you've just learned and actually live it, day by day. Because the truth is, knowing what not to do is only half the battle. The real change happens in your kitchen, your routine, and your everyday decisions. And it doesn't have to be hard or overwhelming. In fact, small changes made consistently are what protect your heart, your independence, and your future. So how do we integrate all this into daily life in a way that works for seniors? Let's start with something simple. Your meals. You don't need to become a gourmet chef, count every milligram of sodium, or give up all your favorite foods. You just need to become a little more aware and start leaning into better choices one plate at a time. Easy meal ideas to support healthy blood pressure. Breakfast, start calm, not spiked. Many seniors start their day with toast, jam, or sugary cereal. These cause your blood sugar and your blood pressure to spike right away. Instead, try this. Oatmeal with chia seeds, cinnamon, and berries. Oats are rich in fiber and magnesium, 2 powerful tools for reducing blood pressure. Cinnamon helps improve circulation, and berries are packed with antioxidants. Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of walnuts and sliced banana. Yogurt offers potassium and calcium. Walnuts add healthy fats, and bananas are a top source of potassium, which helps balance out sodium. Want a warm drink? Skip the sugar-laden instant coffee mixes. Go for unsweetened herbal tea like hibiscus, which has been shown to help lower blood pressure naturally. Lunch, keep it light and heart smart. Lunch doesn't need to be heavy to be filling. In fact, a lighter midday meal helps you avoid the afternoon slump. Try these options. Tuna or salmon salad on leafy greens with olive oil and lemon. Omega-3s in fish reduce inflammation and protect your arteries. Leafy greens are high in potassium, and olive oil supports heart health. Low-sodium lentil soup with a slice of whole grain toast. Lentils offer fiber and protein. Use herbs like turmeric, garlic, and parsley instead of salt for flavor. Need a quick fix? Instead of microwaving a frozen meal high in sodium, prep mason jar salads for the week. Just layer veggies, beans, lean protein, and dressing at the bottom. Dinner, comforting, not clogging. Dinner should be satisfying, easy to chew, and help you wind down. Here are 2 examples. Baked chicken with roasted sweet potatoes and steamed broccoli. Sweet potatoes are full of potassium. Broccoli contains compounds that support arterial health. Skip pre-made gravies and use a simple herb rub for the chicken. Brown rice stir-fry with tofu, garlic, and mixed vegetables. Use low-sodium soy sauce or coconut aminos. Add garlic, which has natural blood pressure-lowering properties. Want dessert? Try baked apples with cinnamon and a dollop of plain yogurt. Naturally sweet and good for your blood sugar balance. Weekly plan ideas for seniors. You don't have to change everything at once. Try focusing on one goal per week. Here's an example of a 4-week gentle reset plan. Week 1, hydration focus. Keep a water bottle nearby at all times. Drink a glass of water before each meal. Add hydrating snacks like cucumbers, oranges, or broth-based soups. Week 2, salt swap week. Switch to no salt added canned goods. Use lemon juice, garlic powder, or fresh herbs to flavor meals. Track your sodium intake using food labels and aim under 1,500 milligrams daily. Week 3, movement breaks. Set an alarm to stretch or walk every hour. Do leg lifts or arm circles while watching TV. Try a short daily walk after lunch or dinner, even 10 minutes counts. Week 4, smart snacking. Replace crackers with raw almonds or baby carrots and hummus. Keep fruit ready to grab instead of sweets. Freeze banana slices and blend for a soft serve-like treat. Remember, progress, not perfection. Simple daily habits to add. 1. Use a blood pressure log. Track your readings in the morning and evening. Share the log with your doctor. This helps adjust your care and catch issues early. 2. Plan meals ahead of time. Create a simple weekly menu. Buy ingredients on Sunday. Pre-chop veggies. This prevents last-minute takeout or frozen dinners packed with sodium. 3. Check your medications. Set a daily timer or use a pill organizer. Ask your pharmacist for a printed list you can review weekly. 4. Create a calming evening routine. This reduces nighttime blood pressure and supports sleep. Try breathing exercises, light stretching, or calming music before bed. 5. Get emotional support. Managing blood pressure is easier with encouragement. Join a local senior group, talk with a friend, or share goals with your caregiver. Real-life integration. Let's walk through a typical day. Let's say it's Monday. You wake up, drink a glass of water, and have oatmeal with blueberries and a cup of hibiscus tea. You take your medications while seated, and jot down your blood pressure. That's your morning routine. Mid-morning, you stretch or walk in your backyard. Lunch is a tuna salad with olive oil, some fruit, and a handful of unsalted almonds. You sip water throughout the afternoon. Later, instead of turning on the TV and sitting for 3 hours straight, you stand up every 30 minutes and do a little sidestepping or arm stretches. Dinner is roasted chicken with a side of broccoli and brown rice. You skip the pre-made gravy and use herbs instead. Before bed, you dim the lights early, take 5 deep breaths, and settle in with a book. You've stayed hydrated, moved your body, and kept sodium low, all without counting a single calorie. That is real, sustainable blood pressure care. Not a diet. Not a punishment. Just gentle, heart-smart living. Encouragement for the journey. If you're listening right now and thinking, that sounds nice, but I've been doing things the old way for 40 years. Here's what you need to hear. It's not too late to start. You are not too old to change. And you are not alone in this. Your health is not about being perfect. It's about staying committed to small, powerful decisions that protect your heart, your independence, and your peace of mind. Whether you're 60, 70, or even 90, it is never too late to lower your blood pressure naturally and feel more in control of your body again. If this video helped you better understand your blood pressure and how to protect it, don't keep it to yourself. click the like button so more seniors and caregivers can find this life-saving information. Subscribe to Health Matters so you never miss another episode about heart health, nutrition, and aging wisely. And most importantly, share this video with someone you care about. A spouse, a friend, or a loved one who may be making these blood pressure mistakes without even knowing it. Every share could help someone avoid a serious health crisis and feel more confident about aging with strength and clarity. At Health Matters, we believe aging should come with freedom, not fear, and every meal, every walk, every breath you take is a step toward that freedom. We're here to support you, every step of the way. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you in the next video.